Hello there, we're the X-Men.
Haven't said that for a while.
Well, we haven't, but we are. And we're back.
The Uncanny X-Men, and you've probably seen Hugh Jackman play me in the movie. Does a terrific job, but he doesn't capture the music side of it.
No, never will.
No.
No.
He's good.
So therefore, well, we're here. We'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
We're back.
Any questions?
Well,
Any
yeah,
questions you
actually,
got
I got a few.
well,
I'm
there you
Sarah
go.
from Silver Tiger Media.
Sarah, hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah from Silver Tiger Media.
It's a nice name, Silver Tiger Media. It's got a bit of a...
Why Silver Tiger?
We'll Google that
Why
one.
Gold
Tiger.
Tiger?
Yeah, okay.
You don't
I don't
fancy
know.
yourself as good enough to be
Ask
a
the
gold
editors.
tiger?
I just work here, okay?
Alright, okay.
So, Uncanny X-Men formed 1981, named after the comic book, as you mentioned, with Wolverine. Well, he played you, Hugh
He
Jackman.
did a great job of it too. Yeah.
So, why did you name yourselves after a comic book?
Because as a kid, I used to, me and my friend, we used to import these comics from England, and they'd have the Hulk and Thor and Captain America and this band of mutants called the Uncanny X-Men. And then years later, when we were doing the band with this terrible name called The Movies, and we went to this shop and it had Uncanny X-Men, and me and my mate went, Uncanny X-Men, that's a great name for a punk rock band, which we were a punk rock band at the time. And so we went, and fortunately at the time, me and my mate were pretty much the only people in Australia that knew of the Uncanny X-Men, so we just thought we'd made up the name. I don't know how we'd go now if we started today.
I was going to say with Marvel owned by Disney.
I reckon they might be a bit cranky.
Yeah, they would
but,
be.
So yeah,
It was innocent when we did it, yeah. It was innocent.
Yeah, well, we had an agreement
Nothing.
with Marvel that we were allowed to make music because they weren't in the music business. We were never supposed to do merchandise, but
We weren't supposed to sell
some
t-shirts.
merchandise did slip out,
Yeah.
but we've had no lawsuits, so all good.
So
I thought it
far.
was a great start.
They always come back to haunt you, though. I can tell you now, mate.
Oh, is there a piece of merchandise that you go, oh, should have put my name to
You
that?
never know.
I think Kirk's referring to his solo album called
Oh,
The
well.
Incredible Hulk,
Yeah.
and
There were a few
there was a lawsuit over that.
Oh, you know, it made me a lot of money. So.
Yeah, it did.
It was a good lawsuit.
Then you paid the lawsuit off and lost all the money.
What the irony of green.
Ah, look, jeez, we always liked a bit of green.
There's nothing like a bit of green, whether it be money or other. You know, at the end of a gig, green is always good.
And then your big album went platinum. I mean, what did it feel like at that time? Like, it must have been on top of the world, surely.
Still not in the ARIA Hall of Fame. Or anything.
Well,
So, yeah, I'm
I've
pissed off
got
with
a
that,
better
but
chance of winning an Emmy
than ARIA Hall of
than
Fame.
an ARIA.
Oh, yeah.
The ARIA award.
So I didn't get
We worked hard for a lot of time, and then we finally had some success. It was great. It was really terrific.
There's no such
And you
thing.
should have seen Kirky with the girls. Oh, God, did he love them?
Well, you know,
Many of them.
Someone's got to look after them. And not only
You gave the fans the extra special treatment, didn't you?
Well, you know,
You
they-
just care too much.
You know, I just remember going to see Status Quo when I left the airport. I'll never forget that.
Ah, who could forget it?
I was 13.
I
I was
forgot
a
about
young little dude, and I went and saw Status Quo because they were going home. And Richard Parfitt, God rest his soul.
You wanted to make sure they got out of the country.
He carried everyone's bags, I noticed, because none of them had bags. They just walked on the plane. But he had all these bags,
Ah.
and then he put all these bags down, and he came over and signed everyone's autograph. And I thought,
What a guy.
then I realised, I think he's just carrying everyone's bags. He just put them down and come over. So I used to do that. I started doing that everywhere we went. Newcastle, I carried everyone's bags.
I
I'd
don't remember
stop.
you ever carrying anybody's
I did it for about
You'd be walking around
three or
with some
four
old
trips.
bag, you're dragging them back to the hotel room, but
Three or
you
four
know,
trips.
I don't remember you carrying
Might have
my
been
bag
three.
ever.
I don't think your bag was
I
ever
reckon all
worth
that hours we
carrying,
had in the
really.
80s is starting to,
I think you actually carried your own bag, but I think I took other gear. I
Well, we always had a bag full and then we'd empty the bag.
Well, we always had to empty it. And anyway.
So I could see that a lot of the old chemistry is still there. So how does it feel that you guys are all back together and you're going to be doing this tour around Queensland and New
Really
South
great,
Wales?
really great. It's like, all the guys in the band are like brothers,
actually like each other.
We all,
actually like each other.
we all annoy
They
each
don't
other.
anymore, but we do. We actually
We've all got
genuinely like
faults,
each
but
other.
we sort sort of go, okay, well, that's Bano's fault, that's Kirky's fault.
And we all
just tolerate it. We go, yeah, okay, that's what we are. We all got faults. But at the end of the day, we love catching up, and we really do because we all live in different states. So what a great opportunity to catch up and have some fun.
Absolutely. And you've had a recent single that you came out with,
Yeah.
which
Take it from hard. Take it
Take it from hard, cause
Take It
life.
From Me.
Still
right.
Yeah, that one.
Take It From Me. So what was like, I guess, the creative process behind that, especially coming back
That's a good
after...
story, that one. I think
We
you
were
feel like-
rehearsing in a recording studio, and we wanted to record a lot of the songs from the Saliva on our first record, which we think the songs on that are really good, but not recorded very well, not played very well. This is a live record.
And the lineup's
then while we
changed
were
since
doing that, we sort of said, "Ah, we got anything new?" So we chucked in. We ended up recording 5 new songs, and Take It From Me was the one that sort of
Stood out.
stood out, I suppose. Yeah.
So we spent a bit more time on that one and made that the single. But
Yeah.
we actually got 5 songs.
Yeah.
So we
But we
no
haven't
one
released.
did.
We only released one of them, but we'll,
Yeah.
you know, we'll
Are
get
you
around
going to
to that.
release?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, probably.
You know,
Yeah.
we might do some new stuff.
Some of them will never been played on radio now that I think about it. So-
You know, I think as a band, we're better now than we were. You know, like it makes sense. You know, if you're a carpenter, well, how good are you going to be at 23? Well, how good are you going to be when you're 40?
35, yes.
Or 35 like us. We're 35. So
Yeah,
we're
mid
35
30s, you
now.
sort of, yeah.
And yeah.
It's sort of like, you know you're going to improve as a player and as a band as well. But
You
that's
just
what's
know,
happened, yeah.
you know, you never
It's
stop
actually-
learning in music.
I'll just say this, and you're going to hate me.
Oh, I hate it.
But I was going to say, I haven't been together with him since April this year. It's the last gig we did, and we got up on stage yesterday.
Ah,
It was like we never left. It's just
it
incredible.
was still a disaster.
Exactly.
We've
Nothing's
got
changed.
no better. It was
Nothing's
just
changed.
a
Yeah.
mess.
So, which we love.
So, you know, it's just like old
We're home,
times.
we're home.
Like old times. This is just
Nothing's
dreadful.
changed. It's dreadful.
Nothing, it's just-
We'll fix it on stage.
Well, you know, hopefully when we walk on stage, you
It'll
feel a
happen.
little pump and we'll just concentrate a bit more.
Or something will pop.
Now, something's
Yeah,
got
we'll get it happening. Yeah. So that's all we love that.
Yeah,
And we feel like we're at home
yeah.
doing that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was also going to say, Countdown was such a huge thing.
Love
I mean,
Countdown, Rip
it-
and Lee. Yeah.
You haven't
just-
seen Ronnie Gonzo get out of a shower though, have you?
No.
Oh, you
I
know
mean,
what?
they're huge things, I tell you. Woo!
There was tripping over going on.
But with Countdown, I mean, it launched so many, you know, bands and
Yeah.
careers. Do you think that today's music industry needs a focal point like that?
Absolutely. Oh, I really feel sorry for a lot of the young
I'd
bands
hate to
because
be
they haven't
starting
got that
now.
opportunity. We had enormous opportunities, and because of that, subsequent to that, there was so many great 80s bands because that's a medium that was, you know, really exposing every talent in Australia. Now there's, you know, nothing against X Factor and The Voice and all that, but they're not bands for a start. They're individuals with a super band behind them, and it's not the same.
Triple J is pretty choosy.
Yeah, look,
You know, it's really hard for any band.
I really feel
Get a
for
bit
them
of
these
traction.
days, and you did right. If they would just, someone would just want to come back and be a molly, grab a hat, go and do it, and put it back on the air and give these young bands a chance. And you may not be disappointed. They may be very good. You're never going to know at the moment.
However, times are different because in the 80s and the 70s, most families only had one TV. So when Countdown had come on at 6 o'clock on a Sunday, there'd be 3 million people watching it. We only had a population of say 12 million.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you go on that and then, well, we can do a gig in Kalgoorlie, we can play in Burnie, in Tasmania, we can
That
work
was the
anywhere.
deal. It was an
And it just
Australia-wide
makes you
show.
famous all around Australia, so the people say, oh, I'll go and have a look at them.
Yeah, it did. Look, Countdown was wonderful. Hey Hey at Saturday had the same impact,
Yeah.
whether it was in the morning, in the old
No,
days,
Saturday
or
was
at
great.
night. It was a great show. It Sounds Unlimited with Donny Sutherland.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
we
was
had
another
lots of
one.
vehicles to
And they're
promote
gone.
ourselves and promote
There's
the music,
nothing like
and,
that.
and I don't think, and I also think, you know, music today, it doesn't have the same currency that it did. People used to love music and it was like, you buy a record and it was part of your identity. Like,
It was a
I'm into
moment
this
in
band.
time that you can remember.
Yeah, I
I guess as
relate
opposed to
to.
downloading MP3.
Well, yeah,
It's not the same.
and it's like, you know, like if
And you
it's
read the cover. I still love reading the cover.
Oh, I love
Especially
it.
on an album. The
Big-
CD
the
is
big
like,
Yeah,
you gotta
right.
get your glasses out, but that album was like, wow, yeah,
And-
you love it.
Especially like there's a huge resurgence. You're seeing like JB Hi-Fi, for instance, or the vinyls that come out.
Yeah, yeah.
People
Great.
I love
young
vinyl.
people are coming out and they're buying vinyls just to have the experience of vinyls.
Oh, well, you know, I love the vinyl thing. Like when you got the album, and it's you listen to the album, and the album is a piece within itself. Like it's made up of lots of different songs, but the album tells its own story. You know, it gives you like I think our Cross Life Earth's album is really happy. It's
It
really
is,
joyous.
it is.
It's like let's party, let's have some fun.
It's a story that goes through, and at the end,
Yeah, don't work too hard. Have fun. Let's
Yeah.
party.
Yep.
And you know, fall in love while along the way.
basically,
That's the message.
it's a feel-good.
It's the best album ever made, and that's why it's so great to be performing it in its entirety for
On
the
this
very
tour, on the
first
Cross
time.
Life still hurts to us. There we
Well, I actually think that
you
we've got it there.
We've covered everything?
I think we've covered everything. Unless you've got any like special messages to say, because we do have an editor who is a very big fan. Her name is Kat. She fell down the stairs today, so she's needing a little bit of a get well soon.
Get well soon. Come on.
Get back
Drunk,
up
you
and just
fellas.
get on with it.
Come on, what are you
You'll be
fall
all
down
right.
the
Just grab a
stairs?
stick if you need a hand. You'll be all right.
Should be in the X-Men if you're drunk enough to fall down the stairs, I tell you. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good
Do
feat.
you play an instrument or just fall over? Because
We can teach you how to do it while you're playing one if you
we don't
want.
really care about the instrument, we just want somebody who can fall over
Like that.
consistently.
There's some pyrotechnics behind it as well at the same time.
So if you're watching this,
Not allowed
look,
to-
come along and see us. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's stupid, it's fun, it's rocking, and we'll look stupid without you. So please come along and make us not look stupid.
And I'm sure they'll come along and they'll be stupid with you.
God bless them.
God bless them. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers. We must be nearly on.